It was important for Jamie and I to have Cooper part of AVID because we saw it as an opportunity for him to organise himself more at school, knowing the rigours of high school. We felt that it was an opportunity for him to grab hold of and really grasp what he was learning a lot easier, a lot more efficiently, learn some new study techniques that obviously were never around when my husband and I were going through school. And we thought it was just a fabulous opportunity that it would be a real shame for Cooper not to grab hold of. Since Cooper has started AVID, Jamie and I have noticed a vast difference in Cooper. He seems to be a lot more organised, and when he falters, like we all do, when you have a much heavier workload, I notice that he just goes straight back to his AVID folder that is so organised for him. So he goes immediately back to that folder and checks to see exactly what he needs to do for that homework that night, or what assignments are due, when they're due. So I just noticed that he's a lot more organised than I think he would have ever been if he hadn't have been part of AVID. Cooper, before AVID, probably really hadn't thought university was a pathway that he would have ever looked at. And since joining AVID and being a lot more focused on having art as a possible career, he's looking now at the different jobs within that field and working out that, you know, university is probably a really strong possibility for him to go through. And they get given the opportunity of actually visiting Macquarie University, so something that we never had when I was going through school, and I think that's going to be a wonderful thing for him to actually go and see what university is about and take that that scariness out of the equation altogether. So university then, you know, possibly only has positive things attached to it. His relationship with the teachers here at the campus has changed a little bit from year 7. I think the kids in AVID are expected to step up, and they're expected to perform in certain ways in the classroom and behave in certain ways in the classroom. So I think with that comes maybe a deeper respect between the teacher and the kids in the class. So I think, to me, that's only can be a positive thing, because he has a lot more years of study ahead of him, and to learn really early on that there's a certain way that you come into a classroom and a certain way that you treat teachers and your fellow classmates, and the more you sit there and listen, the more work you're actually going to take in, which is going to only make your exams at the end of the year or any other challenges you might face become a lot easier. So I think AVID's really sort of nailed that and reinforced what we try and teach our kids at home. It just reinforces that, and the connection for parents, for Jamie and I, has only become stronger as well. You feel a lot more in touch with what the kids are doing in the classroom, and a lot more in touch with the teachers that they're having, because there's so many teachers that are having one day. I think it connects the parents and the school in a much stronger way as well. I would definitely recommend AVID to other parents, and it seems a bit daunting at first with such an unknown thing that you're possibly putting your child into. Jamie and I and our family have only gained positive things from this program, and feel really fortunate that Cooper is being given the opportunity to be part of it. Just his organisation at home, which as a mum makes my life a lot easier, and definitely that connection between the home and school is just such a wonderful thing to have. And I think that if you have the opportunity to go through this program, I would grab it with both hands.